Okay, so you wrote down the key idea. What this means, it's angle-angle similarity theorem. If two angles of a triangle are congruent to two angles of another triangle, then the two triangles are similar. So you can have a triangle like this. So draw this on your paper to show yourself a visual, and maybe a smaller version of the same thing. Let's say they both have a right angle here, and then we're told that this angle is equal to this one. If you have two angles that are in common, then these two triangles are similar, meaning that they are proportional. It's just like a bigger version of the other one. The reason why is if you have two angles that are in common, then the third angle must be in common as well. This would be equal to this, like that. And the two triangles are similar. So that's the big idea for this lesson, and we're going to go through the examples. So the first set, it says determine whether the triangles are similar. If they are, write a similarity statement and explain your reasoning. Okay, so number 1 right here, it shows that we have a 90-degree angle right here, and then it shows that this is 48 degrees and this is 42 degrees. So we're looking for two angles to be equal, and it only shows one angle equal at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out what this angle is, and it might be 42 degrees, which matches this. So to find that out, we just do 180 minus the 90-degree angle minus 48. You plug that in a calculator, and it does come out to 42. So this is 42 degrees. And since you have two angles that are in common, yes, these are similar. And essentially, if you did 180 minus 90 minus 42, you would also get 48, and like the angles all match. Yes, similar, because the angles do match. Angles do match. It said that we need to write a similarity statement. When you write a similarity statement, just like with a congruent statement, you need to do everything in the same order. So FHG, I'm doing 42 degrees, 90, 48. FHG, I need to say the other angles in that same order. So 42, 90, 48, KJL. So that way you can use a similarity statement to find matching or corresponding parts if needed. Okay, number 2. So we have one angle in common here. Okay, one angle in common here. Now we're trying to see if we have two angles in common. So for this first triangle here, I'll do 180 minus 90 minus 40 to find out this third angle. And that comes out to 50 degrees. So at this point, yeah, nothing matches 55 over here. And if I was to do 180 minus 90 minus 55, it comes out to, I want to say, 35, I believe. Is that right? Anybody that can do quick math in their head? 180 minus 90 minus 55 is 35. So this is 35. So these angles don't match. So not similar. These triangles aren't similar because the angles do not match. So as you can see, sometimes you have to solve for the different angles to determine it, but it's a relatively easy concept. So for number 3, it shows we have these two angles in common. And then we're trying to figure out if this is 65. That would match that. So like 180 minus 35 minus 85 comes out to 60 degrees. So this is 60 degrees. Doesn't match that. At this point, I know these aren't going to be similar. I wanted to double check. 180 minus 35 minus 65 would give me 80. And these angles don't match these, so not similar. The angles don't match. Number 4, same idea. Have these two angles in common. Cool. Let's see if we have more angles in common. So here, 180 minus 25 minus 73 gives me 180 minus 25 minus 73, 82. Cool. So S would be 82 right here, which matches angle D. So I have two angles in common, the 25 and the 82. If I was to subtract this, 180 minus 25 minus 82, I would get 73. So yes, they are similar because the angles match. And then as far as a similarity statement, you have to make sure to say the angles in the same order. So let's see, DEC is similar to triangle. And I did 82, 73, 25, 82, 73, 25, STU. Okay, and down here, we're just going to do number 5 and 6 here. Okay, so number 5, it shows that this angle is equal to this one. Cool. We also know that vertical angles are equal, so this angle has to be equal to this one. And then we have two angles that are in common. Even though we don't know what the number for the vertical angles are, we still know that we have two angles in common. So therefore, these are similar. So show that the two triangles are similar. So we showed that two angles are equal and write a similarity statement. So triangle NYM is similar to triangle, and you have to do it the same order. I did red, blue, nothing. Red, blue, nothing. ZYX. Okay, and then number 6, it almost looks like they're not similar because they look different, but look at what happens. What we're going to do, sometimes what's easiest when they have like a shape inside of a shape is to just like separate the shape. So I'm going to draw this small triangle right here like this. So we got X, Y, Z. And then the larger triangle on the outside, W, Y, U, W, Y, U. And then I'm going to label the angles 45, 85, and then for this one, W is 50 degrees, Y is 85, and then we don't know U. Okay, so we have one angle in common, so we're going to figure out this third angle. So just like 180 minus 85 minus 45, oh, sorry, it actually equals 50 degrees. So that means this is 50 degrees, which matches this. So now we have two angles that are matching. So these are going to be similar. Do 180 minus 85 minus 50, and it comes out to 45 right here. So yes, they're similar. Triangle XYZ is similar to triangle. And I did 45, 85, 50, so I got to do the same order. 45, 85, 50, U, Y, W, like that. And that's all. So as you can see, it's a little bit easier than yesterday. You need to do your homework on Schoology. So to do homework 8-2 on Schoology, and then work on Alex. And if you need help, please let me know. Yes, just sign out. Thank you.